Okay, so we're currently driving back.
We're driving home.
We're driving back after getting a car. You can see the top half of it.
This is
That's all you're gonna see. This is my new daily that we're getting home right now.
Yeah.
She's running a little rough, but I also got her for a real cheap price.
My truck definitely didn't almost overheat because we climbed a canyon with it. It's fine. We definitely did not go the wrong way home.
We went the scenic route.
We went the scenic route, which was way hillier than I thought it was going to be. And so my truck definitely got pretty close to overheating. It's fine. Don't worry about it. She's running fine now, though. She's good. So we're going to get it unloaded and
at
show
the
you
next
guys the
lights,
car.
turn left.
Okay, so this is the car. Let's see if Zach can get a bad running car into his driveway. Oh yeah, it ain't running too good. Oh, he killed it.
It surges so bad, so it looks like I have really bad hiccups.
Good job, Zach.
Hey, I don't have any throttle, bro.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so it's a 96 Accord. The issue is that it was engine swapped and it hasn't run right since. And there's a bunch of stuff Zach thinks it can be, so we're gonna start diagnosing it here soon.
Okay, I'm gonna go move the car real
We
quick.
gotta get it into a place where we can actually work on it. So we're gonna get it moved real quick and then come back in a second, right, buddy?
Yep.
Okay, car's in the driveway now. Zach, you wanna tell us a little bit about this car real quick?
Well, I mean, there's not too much to tell right now. It's a 1996 Honda Accord. I picked it up for $300 earlier this week, and
It's got an F22
it
B2.
was kind of just like a last second buy. It has a surge in the engine, but they said they replaced the engine because the old one was blown, and ever since then it hasn't run quite right. But it's not the engine. The engine sounds healthy.
It just is probably a lot of, we did a lot of research and a lot of people say it's sensor stuff, so.
Sensor or vacuum leak.
Yeah, we're gonna do a few things today to kind of get it, see if we can get it running right. But anyway, first we're gonna just clear the engine codes because we know what they are. We're just gonna see if maybe clearing them does anything. But it has a map sensor code and a check engine or a crank sensor, but like it is also a swapped engine, so a check engine code may not be the most uncommon thing ever. So we're gonna get the codes cleared real quick and also do a little ECU trick. Okay, let's see if the bike's got enough juice to start it.
Clearing code hell. Still has that 3000 issue.
And
the check engine light's already on.
Okay, so we're gonna see. Let's see what the code. Let's see what that check engine code is for.
But I mean, it idles now.
Sounds like it actually revs up. There's also a lot of exhaust rattle I'm hearing.
It'll cut spark and everything at 3.
Yeah. Let's see what.
I got it to backfire when I drove it a little bit because I revved it up to 3 and it backfired.
It basically is 2-step. It has 2 steps. At least it idles properly now, though.
Right now. 2 codes. Crankshaft position sensor,
And the
so
next
it's definitely
one.
bad. Manufacturer control.
Okay, so we're gonna do. Let's look up that one real quick and see what that is.
This is the one we didn't look up.
Yep, the one we didn't look up is the one it still has. Okay.
The map sensor, of course, it doesn't have right now.
That might take a while for that one to come back, but.
Oh well.
Okay, we're gonna do some research real quick, and we'll also show you guys a little ECU trick.
Okay.
So that one engine code we didn't know what it was the idle air control valve, which is a common issue that Zach looked up.
There's
and
a fairly.
There's like a lot of issues.
There's like 15.
We come
issues,
here
that's just
to
what we
it
take.
to look at it, and it's unplugged. So we're just gonna.
Wait, so if that's unplugged, I just wonder something, you know? Like, got my little curiosities going.
So it's plugged in now. It also had a.
curiosities because it has the crank sensor
Where's the
code.
Let's
the
see
crank
if we
sensor's
can.
all the way down.
Let me get underneath it. Probably behind somewhere we can't get to without
It
pulling
is.
stuff off.
You have to pull the cover off to get to the full sensor, but.
Which means that you have to take the harmonic balancer off, doesn't it?
Yep.
Which that is hard to do without a puller or the proper tools.
That sounds like something we might need to do.
So now that we got that plugged in, we might try again and just see what happens with that one. Because that's interesting. Maybe we can just return that map sensor we got then.
That'll save me $90.
Yeah, okay, we'll give her, let's start her up and see what happens. So it's still surging then.
Well, give me 1 second. That might be why they unplugged it, so it could actually run correctly.
That might have been causing that issue, yeah. So basically there's a trick that Zach, or I don't remember which one of us found it. But you pull 2 fuses and you let it sit for 15 minutes and it resets the ECU, which you sometimes have to do after doing an engine swap so it can learn the new engine or something like that. I don't know. Google it, I guess, but Zach knows which ones they are. that is the
That was the ECU, and this is the backup one.
and the backup. Yeah,
Which is just
backup
what they
and
told us
ECU.
to do.
Yeah, right there. ECU and backup. So anyway, we're gonna let that sit for 15 minutes and be back in a second. Okay, we put coolant in it because if it has air bubbles, that can also cause issues apparently.
It's just a slight thing that can also cause it.
Potentially. So we put coolant in it. We're gonna bleed it out because since this was swapped, they probably never bled the coolant out all the way. We're about to pop the fuses back in. Which fuse goes where, Zach? Oh wait, it's
15 goes. The 7.5 goes in the top right, and then the blue goes into the bottom middle one, to the other one.
Okay.
Like that.
Cool. I'm gonna try starting her up and just see what happens. I'm gonna stay clear just in case that coolant decides to go everywhere. Well, so we've discovered that if we unplug the idle air control valve, it runs fine, minus the 3K limit issue. But apparently the idle air control solenoid down in there can cause that. So we might try pulling it and cleaning it or something.
Fun. Alrighty, so the old tricks that we tried didn't work. Still doing the thing.
We might just,
So we're gonna end up taking off that, and we're gonna end up cleaning it and seeing if that happens to do anything. If not, then we might try to find a new one. In hopes.
in hopes.
But we did find that when it stops at 3,000, it tends to be the car's limp mode, which I kind of suspected, but that could be caused by multiple things. It could be caused because this car used to have a blown engine in it. Maybe it was caused by that, or it could just be caused by the ECU
or the
or
crank
crank
sensor.
sensor or something.
A lot of things can cause it.
So we're gonna pull off that valve and see if we can fix it.
Well, Zach, what have we decided?
Well, we decided that we need to get a new one.
We need to get a new one of these idle air control valves. And then we should also get the check engine light, the crank position sensor maybe while we're at it. I don't know. But we can't find any in stores. We're just going to get one online.
More waiting.
Until then, though, this can't really do much with this. So we'll probably just cut the video here. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll have more content coming to you guys next week.
We need a screwdriver.